It's been a year since this fatal crash involving a Hayes CISD school bus and a concrete pump truck. There were no seatbelts on the bus because of a loophole in state law. The safety devices are only required to be on buses purchased after 2018, and the law doesn't mandate the retrofitting of older buses. SB 546, filed by San Antonio Democrat Jose Menendez, would set in motion the upgrade of all school buses in Texas. School districts are to document how many buses they have without seatbelts and report to TEA how much it will cost to replace them. Wednesday, the Senate Transportation Committee held a hearing on the legislation.
So we need to identify those school districts that need the actual help. Maybe we could put a grant program together after we know the size of the problem. If we don't know the problem, I don't know how we fix it.
So the way it works is 4 years study, and then you contemplate after that.
They have 4 years in terms of a timeline to implement the plan. That's a maximum. But what we want them to do is report to TEA and report in public through their school board a compliance period.
The hearing included testimony from Brad Brown.
Believe me, I never intended to be an expert on school bus safety. It was the position I found myself in the aftermath of the March 29th, 2006 bus crash that claimed the life of my 16-year-old daughter, Ashley Brown.
Brown told the committee that safety improvements have been made since his daughter's death near Beaumont. He believes this new legislative effort will speed up the use of newer buses.
Every child on every school bus should have a 3-point seatbelt, period.
SB 744, another school bus safety bill, was also discussed by the committee. It would allow school districts to install cameras on buses.
It's not red light cameras. It's cameras on a bus on the arm so they can monitor those who pass the buses illegally.
These special cameras are currently used by Austin ISD, and they're being tested now in Laredo.
We equipped just 6 school buses, only 6. And over the 5-month period, those buses recorded more than 2,100 instances of drivers illegally passing while the stop arm was deployed and red lights were flashing.
The legislation would give school districts an exemption to a ban on red light cameras that was passed by lawmakers back in 2019.
Red light cameras were a civil fine. Will this be a typical traffic ticket where it's criminal, or is it going to be civil?
There's the option for both.